Nation, it has been a little over 9 months and almost 10 months since I first got these Indy Ridge Golden Glove. In today's video, what I wanted to do is give you guys an update. Give you an honest, true update about the Indy Ridge Golden Gloves that I've been wearing. I decided that when I got these, I was going to wear them for a year straight, no matter what the condition. And brothers, let me tell you, and brothers, and the three ladies that watch this channel, I have worn them in every condition. Well, except for snow. I don't ride in the snow. I mean, I'm a little woo-hoo, but I'm not that woof. You know what I mean? Don't fill in the blank haphazardly. What? Look at there. When I was sent out these gloves by Indy Ridge, initially it was just, hey, test these gloves out. Let us know what you think. Eventually, it became a partnership with Indy Ridge where I became an Indy Ridge insider. What that means to you, the owner of Indy Ridge, Steve, said, I do not want a yes man. I do not want just a guy that's going, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Even if they don't. I want to know the truth. I want to know if my gloves are good. I want to be able to provide excellent customer service to somebody, and I want feedback. Well, this is the way I give my feedback on a pair of gloves that I've been wearing for almost a year. Solely for almost a year on this motorcycle, the 2006 Harley Davidson Fat Boy, the Blue Ghost brothers. Go ahead and get over. I don't feel like you're running me over. I'm a man of my word, and I told the man that I would give an honest opinion. The reason why I've started the first half of this video on the Blue Ghost, hold on, let me put those 88 cubic inches to work. Woo-hoo! I wanted you guys to be able to see this. You see, when I touch this screen with the little touch pads on the glove, it works phenomenally. As you can tell, I can do whatever I want traveling down the road, and I can pull stuff up. A simple swipe. I'm not having to tap, 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 tap. The little pads have not even come close to wearing out. There's a part of me that feels like, and I don't even know if this is true, but I'm just going to tell you my thoughts. There's a part of me that feels like, woo, red light, that it's gotten better. It's gotten easier to use. Is that a feather? What is that? It's a feather. How did a feather get on my glove? I didn't hit a bird or a duck. What up, brother? But it's gotten much easier for me to use. Look at here. Here's some videos that if you haven't seen, you should go check them out. Like this one, brother. But as you can tell, I mean, it's gotten completely, I mean, it's just so easy to use them effortlessly. I can put whatever I want to. Who's that? The Baggers and Brews? Yeah. So you could, I mean, you could literally just click on the Baggers and Brews, turn it into this, kick it back over. I can reach over, hit the like button real easy. I can watch their ad all the way through. The skippable ad, I don't want to skip it. It's making them boys money. So I'll just let it play. I'll skip it. But if I wanted to sit here and move Bert and George around, I could do that. Look at that. I minimize the screen. I reach back over, one touch, it opens it back up. But guys, I'm telling you, these gloves, I'll go over them, and I want you to know this, and I'll touch on this more as soon as I get to a place where I can sit and talk. I am rough on this stuff. Rougher than I would normally be when it's sent to me, because it's been sent to me with the understanding that I'm going to test it. So I'm going to push this stuff to its limits. And sometimes I might push it beyond its limits. And that's okay, because that's what the man wants me to do. So let me get parked here and touch on what I want to tell you.
A couple of things that I want to talk about. Number one is the Velcro. The Velcro is still good. It's still solid. It does not just come undone. You can tell, hold on, you can tell by the looks of this that I've used it and I put it to the test. Now, these gloves, and leather gloves are not made to be worn in the rain, but I've worn these in the rain accidentally 3 times when I've been out somewhere and I got caught. I got caught in a torrential downpour and I wore these gloves in the rain. And I set them outside. Actually, what I did is I put them in the dryer inside of a pillowcase on delicate dry. And I just let them kind of heat up a little bit. And then I set them outside to let them dry the rest of the way. They were stiff for about a day, and then I started just kind of giving them this little treatment right here, and they went right back to normal, feeling better than ever. But guys, I want to tell you, like I said, these little touch pads, they still work. 0 issues at all. The thread on these gloves, none of it is coming loose. None of it is coming loose. This glove, check this out. I cut this out of a video. I dropped this glove because for some unknown reason I decided that I was going to go somewhere while I had the glove in my hand, and then I decided I was going to tuck it down and sit on it and it'd be fine. Well, it wasn't fine, and it popped off out from underneath me, hit the road, and I don't know if somebody ran over it, but and I was moving pretty fast. It hit the road, and I don't know if you can see those. It scarred them up right here. But at the same time, I want you guys to understand something. Because in one of, I think it was my Mohawk boots video, one of the guys said, man, those boots looked bad. Because I was rough on them. Because that's what the man wanted me to do. The man wants me to be rough on the gear to see how it's going to hold up. So in my mind, if I'm a man that wants true feedback from a company and I give somebody a pair of $80 gloves, then I want that somebody to test them. I want them to really test them. And so that's what I've done with these. I've really tested these gloves. And let me tell you, they're not fraying. The stitching's not fraying. It's not coming loose. The Velcro still works. Even for being caught in the rain and being dropped on the road. I wasn't on the interstate. I was about to say interstate. I was on a highway-ish. But I dropped them, and there was some vehicles behind me. Like I said, I don't know if it got ran over. I turned around and went back and got them. And I know that scratch is probably from it just hitting the road. But nothing from that point forward has even started to fray or fall apart or anything on this one glove. Almost 10 months of being extremely rough on these. They fit better now than they ever did when I first got them. The Velcro is, I'd say, 98% still as strong. And the only reason I am bringing it down just a little bit is because it loosened up just enough where now it's easier to pull loose, or I've gotten stronger, one or the other. But it just works, guys. The inside of these gloves in hot, warm temperatures, my hands are not overly sweaty. Now, this has a liner inside of it. So it's not like a cool breeze coming through. And they are leather gloves. It's not crazy, ridiculously sweaty like my hands are in a sauna or anything like that. The stitching around all the pads, still there, still good. And I'll give you a close-up view of all of this stuff here later in just a sec. But I have not conditioned these gloves one time. So when I get back to the house, I'm going to condition them with leather conditioner. And we're going to see what they look like. I do that on purpose. Normally, all of my leather, I condition it regularly, on a regular basis. Because I feel like that any type of leather, any quality of leather, I feel like any kind of leather, any quality of leather, I feel like if you are constantly putting leather conditioner on it, that it's going to last. But if you abuse them, if you abuse the leather and don't treat it like you should, how soon will it fall apart? Well, these, in 10 months of over abuse, have not fallen apart at all. So look at this. The ones that I dropped on the road, the small scratch just from the road, it's not fraying and getting torn up. I don't see any of the thread coming apart anywhere on these gloves. The seams aren't separating. There's not any holes. The Velcro is still strong. Look at that. Still strong. The gloves are more comfortable. All the padding is still there, still tough, still strong. None of the outside stitching is coming apart. Look at this glove. Same, guys. Absolutely the same. It's hard to do one-handed, but as you can tell, it's not coming apart. Oh, and inside, they're not falling apart inside. You know how sometimes your gloves start to fall apart with the liner? They're not falling apart with the liner in either one of these. I mean, look at this. I promised you guys in my first video, my first impression video on these Indy Ridge Golden Gloves, that I was going to touch on the comfort at a later date. What the heck is that? She's backing up, brothers. And the comfort has gotten better. These gloves have become softer, more pliable, more malleable, but the protection, I feel like, is still there. The durability, well, they're not falling apart. So I feel like these gloves are extremely durable. And I've put them through their paces. The knuckle pads, are they popping out or busting loose right here in any of the seams on either glove? The answer is no. Are they digging into my hands? The answer is no. One of the other things that I told you guys, I said which section of the motorcycle community did I think that Indy Ridge had carved out for these golden gloves? Well, my answer is simple. If you're on two wheels, whether you're on a Harley Davidson, a sport bike, heck, you could even ride with them on a dirt bike, I think. These gloves are not only stylish looking, but they're comfortable and they're durable. Indy Ridge Golden Gloves. Do I think you should get them? The answer is yes. The link? Oh yeah, it's down in the description. You let them know that OMG MOTO Ryan sent you. Now, let's get home and clean these bad boys up with some leather conditioner. And then we'll buff them, polish them, and do all that good stuff. And we'll see how they look. Kind of a before and after. Alright guys, take a good look at them. Here they are. See how they look? This is the before. Let's get to the after. The reason why I wait so long, just like I said, is I just want to see how durable they are. Well, we are about to find out how good they clean up.
Okay, they've been sitting for quite a while. Ooh, look at that right there, baby. This is just leather conditioner too. Guys and gals, there you are. Brothers and the 3 women that watch this channel, check it out. I don't know how well it's translating in through the camera lens to you guys, but this is the first time leather conditioner has been on these Indy Ridge Golden Gloves in 10 months. They're still a little damp. I probably could have let them go a little bit longer. Probably could have let them dry out probably another 20 or 30 minutes, but I was a little excited. So what I might do is give them a little bit longer. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. That looks fantastic. Like I said before, the link is down in the description. Get you a pair of these Indy Ridge leather motorcycle riding gloves called the Golden Gloves. I think they are worth the money, absolutely. And if I ever lose this pair, I'll buy another. Shoot, I might even buy you one for your birthday. If you have not already, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And OMG Nation, keep it old school. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stall.
So guys, if you haven't watched it before, then that won't be.
Say bye, Harley.
Bye, Harley.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way.
I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.